I mean, we felt good about our offense in the first half with the exception of too many turnovers. We could never get into a rhythm. And I thought during that run, we just put back-to-back possessions together combined with stops. So, basketball is a game of runs. I've watched every game Richmond's played this year, and during their most successful times, they have runs, and so we're no different. But I think just a combination of quality offensive possessions and multiple stops led to that run.
For the freshman Buckingham, he had 13 in the first half. I know Devin said you were kind of keying on Klein, as I'm sure you should, but did you do anything at halftime to say we're going to take that kid away because he had such a good first half?
Yeah, he's a special player. He's as good a freshman as we've played against this season. He's a dominating force on the offensive backboards, rebounding. I was really concerned about that. You can't take away everything, so we did double off him a little bit in the first half, and he made us pay. So a simple adjustment at halftime was just an urgency to know that he was having a great game and to not let him hit any more threes if possible. But he's a talented player. He's an all-conference player in the A-10, I think, at some point in his career for sure.
Coach, I'll ask you the same question. I mean, how big is this for this program to kind of get over this hump?
Yeah, I mean, I understand and respect the question, but I haven't been here. I wasn't here last year. Some of these players weren't here last year, so I think we're just focusing on what we can do moving forward. But I understand the question. I'm not trying to dodge it, but it's just it doesn't enter into my mind, what happened yesterday or last year. We've got 6 seniors. We've got 6 juniors. We're an experienced team, and we'd like to try to have a really good season this first year of our program.
That being said, do you think you learned anything about your group today?
Absolutely. With every game, especially in the early season, non-conference, we learn. I would have liked to control the game down the stretch, but give Richmond a lot of credit. I knew they had a run in them. But I think there's some valuable lessons to learn in this win. I remember at a young age, being a coach or player, and you'd hear coaches say you learn the best lessons when you lose, and I just respectfully disagree with that. I think you can win. You can learn just as much in a victory as you can in defeat if you bring the attention and the information to the players. And certainly we'll enjoy this tonight, again, because of our respect for Richmond's program, but tomorrow there's a lot of teaching points in this game for our team.
Coach, I know Zach and Devin had special games today, but Ross coming back from what he's come back from and on the road, I mean, just a number of different things. How big was his performance?
Yeah, impressive, right? Ross hadn't played in 2 or 3 weeks. To get back there and play that many minutes at that high a level, I thought his turnover late in the game was one of the dumbest plays I've ever seen. But I love Ross. Please don't clip that. Tell the whole quote. I love Ross. I love his family. I love Little Rock, Arkansas. But that turnover about fried me. But no, that's what a senior does, right? Younger players, you get injured, you come back. It takes some time to get. No, Ross doesn't have no time. This is his senior season, which is down to less than 90 days now until March. And so I was proud of Ross.
Any other questions for Coach before we let him go?
Coach, as far as the rebounding battle, did you feel like you got what you wanted out of that, given that I can think of a late one from Justin that was big off of a free throw. You guys were able to get on the boards and beat them in that area.
Yeah, it needs to be one of the identities of our team is offensive rebounding because we have a great size and athleticism. I give a lot of credit to Anthony Livingston and Devin tonight. These are 2 college basketball players whose families don't get to see them play a lot because of the location. And they both had a lot of family here at the Richmond game today, and I thought they both embraced the moment and let the game come to them. And that's difficult to do, when your mom and grandmother, your dad, they don't see you play much. One chance this year to kind of watch them and to play on this stage against this team, that's pretty cool. That's just as a basketball fan and a friend of those guys, it was great to see them play well in front of their families.
Thank you.
Thank you.